What's going on YouTube? Tristan Farquhar here, back with another video, and today we are going to be getting rid of that horrible rating that you see on the screen. Oh yeah, look at that, 1954. Well, I'll tell you, it was worse. Master League is painful. That's why you haven't seen a video for some time. And Little Jungle Cup, I just feel like putting it in the bin. It's dreadful. I hate it so much. I went down into the 1700 point range, which is scary bad considering I nearly got veteran last season, hitting 2400, which is almost 700 points higher. But anyway, let's get into this video. I'm using a shiny Metagross that's been traded to me because I had no Stardust. See, I hate the Master League. And this guy's using a maxed out level 40. Anyway, this is Master League Classic. 100% IV Metagross. Fun. But as you can see, it really doesn't matter if you learn how to shield correctly and you don't let through an earthquake. So that's quite nice. We might be on less health now, but we're going to be able to get his second shield out the way, or should I say her second shield out of the way. Here it goes. Goodbye second shield, or else goodbye Hundo Metagross, and you've just lost to one that has 7 attack. Oh yeah, absolutely lovely. Anyway, as I'm saying, this is a battle here for a 5-0, which would get rid of all of the rating loss and put me back above 2200 and start me off again on my journey towards hitting veteran this season. And as you can see here, they switch into their KYOGRE, which is quite awesome for us. Oh yes, it is. We can bring in our Dialga. Now, of course, you're saying this is a video on KYOGRE. Is this the KYOGRE? No, it is certainly not. The point being, I have just started using KYOGRE myself in Master League, and as you're going to see in this video, the thing is incredible. I only have one move on it because I've never really used it before, but it's just too good. It's really, really incredible. As you can see, we are just deleting this KYOGRE with our Dialga, and that's pretty good going because, of course, Dialga is a counter to KYOGRE. We don't get hit by a blizzard, so Dialga does not mysteriously vanish into thin air. Very nice. Right, one Pokemon gone, 2 Pokemon away from getting that 5-0. And in comes the Togekiss. We don't get to the Iron Head. That would have won us the game. But it doesn't. And that's fine. We tap on the Surf very quickly and hope that they don't try and make a switch into Metagross. They don't. We're okay. They don't catch it. We are fine. And at this point, I realize, okay, Charm is not going to be doing enough damage to farm me down before Waterfall KOs this thing. And as I make that realization, my good old friend, the lag, arrives. Fantastic. Absolutely delicious. So, we are going to go ahead and absorb this ancient power because I know that Metagross still has energy. And down goes the Togekiss. We have won the game. And guys, what we are going to do here is spam the Surf. And this is going to be enough to take down that Metagross. And yes, that is a 5-0. You'll see better rating in the next one. Let's get to it. All right then. So in this battle, I'm going to teach you how to play mind games with your opponent. This poor guy doesn't know what's about to happen. You see, he leads with his shiny Togekiss, which is a fantastic shiny, into my Metagross, which also happens to be shiny, and he switches into Yveltal. But even though he's super effective against me, I decide I'm going to stay in. I'm going to have a little bit of fun with this because I've had such a good lead. What I do is I shield, and now he's thinking, oh, he has got to stay in with his Metagross. Something in the back is probably weak to his Yveltal, which is fantastic news for us because, as you can see, literally nothing in the back is weak to his Yveltal. So now we switch in KYOGRE, and he says, okay, I'm a little bit confused. Why doesn't he switch to that immediately? We go for the Surf. And we all know what he's going to say. He's going to say, I've got to protect this thing. I have to shield. No, you don't, because Yveltal is literally dead weight for the rest of your team. Great. So he's going to hit us with the Dark Pulse, possibly expecting the shield, because this is, in his mind, our hardest counter to his Yveltal. We don't shield. So now he's getting a little bit concerned. You know, he's sort of starting to shake now. He's getting a bit worried. The lag shows up, and he switches into Togekiss after getting a whole load of energy, which he's possibly thinking, great, Everything in the back, weak to my evil towel. I have loads of energy. This is looking so good now. We're going to go ahead and use our surf on the Togekiss, and we're going to be farmed down, but in the meantime, we're going to do some pretty good damage with our waterfalls. Come back in with Metagross, start farming. Great. Here comes my Switch Clog into Dialga, spam on the Dialga button, and catch a Dark Pulse. Now he has said, oh no, I've brought in my Yveltal to be farmed down by a Dialga because he switched while my switch clock was still fine, so that's good news. While my switch clock was coming up, he switched, which means he couldn't switch out of there to avoid being farmed down. And now, guys, we are going to show him that Dialga doesn't really care about your Yveltal at all, and it's just going to go ahead, shield this up, and whop a Draco Meteor straight on top of this little Mewtwo's head. And that is how you win, by playing mind games with your opponent. So if you ever want to have a bit of fun with Go Battle League, go ahead and do that. Let's see what I've got for the next battle. It's games like these ones that make me love Go Battle League. Oh, this is absolute gold dust right here. We have a really horrible lead with Giratina, Origin form, not good for our little poor Metagross here, who's trying his best to get to the Meteor Mash, doesn't, and this could be Ominous Wind or Shadow Ball depending on how much energy they want to farm. It's an outright Shadow Ball, and there goes Metagross. Immediate disadvantage for us, who's already had a horrible set in between recording the last battle, and I may have got a 1 and 4, which wasn't good. But anyway, let's get back to this one. So, we shield this up, it's going to be a Shadow Ball, we all know it, that Giratina is going to try and delete half our health in one go, and it fails, which is good, and they switch in their Kyogre, and at this stage, I'm saying to myself, go on Dialga, drop him, and it doesn't come off the way I would have loved it to, because that would have almost won us the game if this Draco Meteor had gone through, but it doesn't. That was a risky move, and it does not pay off. So in with our Kyogre, and in with the lag that gives them 2 free waterfalls. I love places where there's little internet and lag is everywhere. I'm convinced it's why I drop most of my points. But the good news is their Kyogre is clearly not maxed out, and our Kyogre clearly is maxed out. And that means we still have a chance to pull through here. We're going to go ahead and go for our Surf because we have no other charge move, and I have literally 0 rare candies at the moment. I have a 2-move Zacian that needs powering up, and I have 103 more rare candies to get before it's able to be put in a video. It's just so much fun waiting for it. So what we're going to do here is go for the Surf if we don't get hit by a charge move in the meantime. Small little bit of lag there, I saw it, I'm trained to see the lag. And anyway, we will go for our Surf, get rid of their shield, rapidly switch into Dialga, and farm them down before they get a charge move off. We have a chance. We've got a genuine chance here. Oh, come on. Really? Metagross, with a little bit of lag, just to sprinkle it in on top. They get a couple of extra bullet punches that they really don't need. We're going to go ahead and shield this up quite nicely, though. And I'm telling you, we've still got a chance, you know. We can hit this thing with Draco Meteor and see what happens. So let's go ahead and do just that. Draco Meteor. Get a couple of extra Dragon Breaths in first, just for that little tiny bit of extra damage, just to see what we can do. Draco Meteor comes through. They're in the red, but our attack goes down, and we're already doing not very effective damage. Are they going to get to a move? No. No. Okay, that's interesting. That's absolutely fine. Are they going to get to a move? No. Are we going to get to a move? Yes, absolutely we are. Ironhead, not going to be enough to KO, but look, our switch clock is back. We make the switch, and we waterfall their not maxed out Kyogre out of the equation. If you like the video, subscribe. Tristan Farquhar, out.